Hello everyone, this is Blake Zanoni from TRANSFERIMET TV. I am joined here by the amazing, the beautiful and the most famous Champions League host from Albania, Tring, Eva Murati. Eva, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
We are in
My
the
pleasure
amazing,
to be here.
of course, we are in the amazing Air Albania here, and we're going to be talking specifically for the Champions League quarterfinals and potentially the rest of the games. Eva, how did you find these first games? We'll go one by one. Arsenal, Real Madrid. It was quite a game.
Quite a game, and I would say for not just for Arsenal but for every other team, it is like super hard to intimidate a great team, an amazing team like Real Madrid, the kings of the Champions League, basically a team that has on its DNA the Champions League. I would say that Arsenal gave us an amazing show, an amazing spectacle, so I would love to see them progress in the Champions League.
So you think
yes.
there's no chance for Madrid to Maybe beat them at Bernabeu, even though they've never overturned a 3-goal deficit. So this will be the first time if they do.
It is true. You're so right about this, but I would like at least, I've been presenting the Champions League for 8 years, and I would like to see some other teams other than Real Madrid win. So I would go with Arsenal.
Yeah, I'll go with the next game. Obviously, the rival of Real Madrid, Barcelona against Dortmund. We saw a demolition. We saw a one-side game. How do you find Barcelona, and can they make it through?
Yes, I would 100% stay with Barcelona. I will 100% pick Barcelona as the team that would go to
the favorite to win it all.
Final. For me, for a personal choice, of course, Barcelona.
They've been amazing. No defeats this season. Who do you think will be the most difficult rival? I mean, Real Madrid now, if they were in the final, could be a contest. What do you think now? Who will be the best or the most difficult team that they could face?
As someone who has followed Barcelona since the beginning of the season and so far in the Champions League, I think they gave us an amazing show since the start and so far in the Champions.
And a Champions feeling, I guess, a winning.
Oh my, I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy for them because they overcame so many difficulties, like financial. Oh my God, they had such a big problem. Yeah. Everyone was thinking
registering players.
Exactly. So I'm truly happy for Barcelona.
All right, we've got the first pair. We'll go next to Bayern Munich against Inter Milan. We saw Inter beat them away. Do you see hope for Bayern to maybe overturn this, or Inter is too strong?
In my opinion, Inter is too strong. Of course, I always have a little preference for the Italian teams in the Champions League. Yeah, but I would say that Bayern is a great name. Bayern is a great name generally and in the Champions League, but the Bayern of this year doesn't give me any securities. It is
not stable, not convincing,
not stable. So it can win, then 2 losses. It doesn't give me any security. So I don't think that...
Not a champion vibe, I understand.
Yeah, exactly. Even though they're going to play at their home in Munich for the final match. But,
that should boost them, but I mean, that doesn't play. The ball plays. We'll go to the final game. Yeah. Some unexpected, let's say, Paris Saint-Germain.
Okay.
Aston Villa, we saw them the first game. I mean, Aston Villa, quite an outsider. We have Paris, who sold Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, and now are playing better as a team. How do you see this? What do you think the main reason is for that? Is it Luis Enrique, or is it just because stars don't make a great team?
It's so funny because I've been hearing this PSG, Paris Saint-Germain project since the first day of the Champions. Since the first day that I've started to work 8 years ago for the Champions League. So they didn't finish. They never finalized this project, this PSG project so
Dream
far.
of Champions League.
Never. Even though they've spent, I would say they're the team who has spent the most billions. Money,
Ballon d'Or players.
literally billions. So this year I'm happy for them that they are giving us a different kind of vibe. So not this larger than life players. So no Messi, no Mbappe, but still they have found what was missing for the team.
The
chemistry, exactly, the chemistry. So I'm so happy for them.
So we go to the potential semifinals. Real Madrid, you see them down. So it's Arsenal against potentially Paris. How do you see this? Arsenal, Paris. They played once this season. Arsenal.
We're gonna go right to the final, right? We're gonna go
exactly.
So okay, let's go with Arsenal.
Arsenal beating Paris again. All right, we'll go to the next one. Barcelona, you're saying potentially with Inter. They played Champions League for a few times. Inter actually beat them in 2010 to reach the final and then win it all. How do you see this game, Barca against Inter?
Even though for personal choices, of course, I tend to like a little bit more the Italian teams. In this case, 100% I will go with Barcelona. They truly deserve it. So 100%.
What you're saying is a repeat of the 2006 Champions League final between Barcelona and Arsenal. That was the first time Arsenal went to the final. That was the second triumph of Barcelona. Do you see the same result? It was 2-1 back then. What's your prediction for the final now? This could go viral if you get it.
Oh my God, yes. But you know what? It's like finals are not that entertaining.
They're not exciting.
Games. They're not as exciting. So usually finals are 1 goal, 2 maximum. At least like the finals we have seen.
The last finals 2-0 and then 4 in a row 1-0. So there's never been a goal.
Exactly. So I would go with 2 goals for Barcelona. Let's say something.
2-0 Barcelona.
Yes.
Okay, so you find Barcelona
I hope
as the
so,
champions.
at least.
Champions League winners after 10 years.
So far, for what they're overcome, with all the difficulties or all the financial difficulties they're overcome, they gave us the most beautiful football spectacle. It was amazing. Everything they gave us since the beginning of the season till so far, it was top notch.
When you think about
I'm truly hoping for
they have the trio like Lewandowski, Yamal, Rafinha, kind of like Messi, Neymar, and Suarez, even though not the same names, but they scored the same goals.
Okay.
So you think they deserve to win it all? And then the last question for you: if they win it all, who's your Ballon d'Or winner for 2025?
Okay. So I have a little problem with the Ballon d'Or policies, to be honest, because they pick usually the Champions League winner, yes. But I think it should be the player who gave us the best performance overall that year. So I would go, especially if Barcelona wins, especially if my prediction is right and Barcelona wins, I would go with Rafinha.
Rafinha?
Yes.
There's your Ballon d'Or winner for 2025. And these are your predictions from the most amazing, beautiful and smart Eva Murati.
Thank you so much.
People. Let's see if she gets them all.
Hopefully.